Note to reader. In this book, we will learn why the iconic geological exfoliated structure known as the Old Man in the Mountain collapsed into a pile of igneous rock chips on a certain October night in 2003. Johnny's back in town. Murder, mayhem, and monkey business. Oh, there's some activity going on at the Devonshire Hills that upsets Coco Stefani as he drives Matthias Jones to Prince William for a charity bowling tournament for kids without fathers, something very near and dear to Coco, whose father, Johnny Stefani, left town when Anthony and Coco were kids. I will say that listening to what Coco says about this activity is a real smart idea. Coco recently bought and rehabbed the Bowlerama, a bowling alley in Prince William. Where the money came from, I dare not say. The setup for this murder is a casual conversation between Jones, Coco, Father Gallagher, and an upstanding citizen named Chet McLaughlin, an accounting and economics professor at Hamilton College, as they stand in front of the rectory at St. Bart's in Prince William. It's always a good idea to establish the humanness for a character, good or bad, before they leave the planet. As with any Jones murder, the execution of the crime can get a little complicated. Let's break this down. There are several incongruities. Jones hears two distinct shots, and as the shots are fired, why is the wacky desk manager Bum Bumpus and his wife Trixie wearing earbuds? A young punk named Mark Piera, who has been chasing Chet McLaughlin's daughter, was spotted hanging out at the bowling alley just before the shooting. And here's the incredible thing. Remember what I said about Coco's father bolting out of Prince William when Coco and his brother Anthony were just kids? Nobody has seen Johnny Stefani for all those years, and he's made his home in Vegas. Then why is Mark Piera seen with this prominent gangster in one of the back rooms at the Bowlerama? Say what? This is just before Chet is gunned down. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, when the shots are fired, the bowling alley explodes into total chaos. Mark Pereira is seen leaving the alley at this time. Jones has lost his friend Nigel Kent to retirement. Nigel's replacement, Phil Curran, is a man full of invective platitudes, arrogant directives, and whining. Phil's expertise is fundraising. What's weird is that Phil Curran, who is employed at a school upstate, has several subtle connections to Chet McLaughlin. Chet is clinging to life and brought to Prince William Medical Center. So what happened? Why was Chet shot? And why is Johnny involved? PJ Fletcher flies back from Chicago to protect the college's interests. Coco Stefani is intelligent and relies on his streetwise instincts. Coco literally dissects the anatomy of the shooting in a way that the police cannot. Coco knows the nooks and crannies of the Bowlerama building from the rehab and from when he and Anthony were kids. Only Coco's prowess and inside knowledge establishes that this is a professional hit. Chet's background, investigated by Jones, proves to be unbelievable, yet Jones verifies it. Now what? Certain credible death threats against Jones and Franny determine what happens next. PJ tells them to leave the Prince William area for a few days, but Jones is accumulating background information on Chet, and so is Coco. But Jones and Coco only get into deeper trouble as they head into northern New Hampshire to find out more information about Phil Curran's fundraising at an all-girls school. Coincidentally, also heading north for some anniversary weekend is Arnie Dewars, Bucky Driscoll, and Ralph Waldo Muddy Jacobs, along with the Brannigan boys. Jones realizes that something is being covered up, and after confronting school personnel, he and Coco find themselves in great danger. A wild scene at the hotel is later combined with the Hamilton contingent of Arnie, Bucky, and the Brannigans. As crazy as the hotel scene is, it's not the final confrontation scene. That scene involves Coco and Jones facing Phil Curran and Johnny Stefani in what could be a cataclysmic and certain death. And what of the old man in the mountain? The old man collapsed into the valley on May 3rd, 2003. The Hamilton contingent featuring Arnie Dewars are there on that fateful evening when the old man was no more. As the book ends, Jones and Coco Watch a complete video starring Arnie Dewars and the demise of the old man in the mountain. This book completes the circle of Coco's relationship with his father, Johnny Stefani. Johnny's Back in Town is located on Amazon in Kindle and paperback. A superb audio recording is for sale at audible.com. I'm Robert P. Fitton, and this has been a quick synopsis of Johnny's Back in Town.